What's going on, YouTube? It's that black dude, and I'm back with more news from CCN, Capsule Corp News Network. Alright, and a bit of more breaking news. Charles Manson dies at 83. Convicted mass murderer and former Manson family cult leader Charles Manson has died at 83. Officials are ooh, Lord, I'm still choked up over the Clinton murders. Manson, he died at 83 while still locked up. According to local media, he died of natural causes. Well, actually, he was pretty darn sick. He had, what the hell did he have? He had some kind of shit where he needed a surgery, but he was too old and weak to take it on. Basically, he convinced a whole bunch of hippies to go and do a bunch of murdering. He was a lifelong criminal and con man back in the 60s and became a Christ-like figure for the hippies. He convinced his followers to carry out his demonic plans, which required him to kill people. They killed a total of 7 people. And one of the people was Sharon Tate, who was beautiful. And she was pregnant at the time, heavily pregnant, about 8 months apparently. This is the woman where they cut out her belly. They did that in 1969. Oh, Lordy. Manson believed in what he called helter skelter, a term he lifted from the Beatles song of the same name, meaning that he wanted a apocalyptic race war, and that the murders that he orchestrated would help to go ahead and bring it about. So this racist freak wanted a race war. In 1971, he was convicted and sentenced to 9 concurrent life sentences. He spent 46 years in prison and was never, nor were any of his followers granted parole. Now, actually, one lady got out recently, was up for parole, and I believe she did go ahead and get out. And this was a recent story. I didn't do that story, but she's like the youngest. She was the youngest of them. But she got out. She was the only one. She was the youngest of it. It's like, oh, she didn't know any better. And she did like the least of it. And apparently she went Christian while she was in there. And turned her life around and was good the whole time. So they finally let her out. But none of the rest of them did. Anyway, in 1980, he gave 4 interviews which he sported his new traditional swastika that he got in the middle of his forehead. Then he carved an X on it during his trial. In the 3rd interview with Geraldo Rivera, he focused on Satanism. Wow. This is arguably what Manson wanted all along. He was finally being interviewed on national television, have been dismissed as crazy and marginalized by the music scene in 1960s. Reporter Linda Dutch, who covered Manson's trial, he said all he wanted to do was famous. So he wanted to make a statement with the murders. He wanted to be a star. And Hollywood did not let that die. He was indeed demonic. So this demonic creature, he lived all this time in prison. This prick wanted to start a race war. And he didn't accomplish what he set out to do. What he did was kill 7 innocent people. And convince some other people to follow him into doing some of the most heinous crimes that some individuals have done. I don't know why he wasn't executed. I believe he should have been executed a long time ago. Tax dollars supported this man for a long, long time. He's finally dead. Just read the story before I did the news story on the Clintons that he was sick. Like I said, he needed a surgery, and he was too weak to get the surgery because he was old. Yeah, that's the way it works. Guy, he died of natural causes when he should have died of unnatural causes. Maybe should have hung him, electric chair, firing squad, something other than let him go peacefully. Anyways, that's one less demonic creature we have to worry about. Anyway, this is it for tonight. This is that black dude signing off at CCNN, Capsule Corp News Network. Bing.